party. Hi everybody, welcome to Creative Pouring by Cheryl. I'm Cheryl. Today I've got this new mold from Hobby Lobby. It's one of those speech bubbles and it's a tray. And I'm going to go ahead and turn it into a tray. Okay, I've already got my Expert Resin mixed up. I'm going to divide it amongst a few cups. I'm going to use gold. I don't want a lot of it. I'm going to use black. Not a whole lot of it. And I'm going to use a Chameleon purple. I'm going to set this aside in case I need it some more, but I'm not using all of it. Let's go ahead and start the gold. This is a royal gold I got with one of my resins I bought. I don't even remember. I've had it for like 5 years now. So it's kind of hard to remember where you get everything from after 5 years. I know I've had it a long time, but I don't use gold that much. If y'all have watched me, you know that I'm not a gold person per se. I'm more of a silver person. But gold has its moments. Like in this tray I'm doing, it's going to be gold, black, and purple. My three favorite colors for Halloween. I know Halloween's coming to an end. I believe this is going to be my last Halloween pour. So, for the season, until next year. Okay, I'll finish mixing that up in a minute. I'm going to mix the black and I'm going to mix the purple and I'll be right back to you. All right, the purple that I used was this one right here. I do believe it's, let's see, let me wipe off some of that glitter stuff. It looks like it's purple, red, golden. So it's going to mix in all the good colors with that. Let's go ahead, and I've got a cup here that I'm going to use to do my dirty pour. I'm going to start with black. And then we're going to go this beautiful shade of purple. Can you see that? So pretty. Black, purple, and then gold. I don't want the gold to take over, so I'm not using a lot of gold. One more row. I don't know how much there's in this mold, how much the mold takes. So I'm just hoping that I have enough made up. Okay. Let's go ahead and pour it. Look at those colors. Let me let it go down. I'm lifting up the sides so that bubble come out. See that bubble? It popped. And it'll go down the sides. Oh, this didn't take near what I thought it would. Go ahead, get those bubbles out, get that all down in there. One thing I like about doing the darker colors is you can actually see if there's a bubble in there. See, it's got bubbles all in here. Trying hard not to mix it up too much or smush it too much, because when it comes to dirty pours, the less you mix them together, the better in my book. Wow. Let me fill that up. This only took about 60 milli, whatever they're called. So, since I have so much left over, let's pour a pumpkin. That's going to be pretty. Let's see. Make sure there's no bubbles in there. There's not. And we'll do this all over again. We'll go black, purple, and gold. And I think I'm going to put a little more gold in this one. I'll let the gold take over. Now I'm going to scrape all that in here. That is such a pretty color, purple. And I'm going to go with the rest of the gold. Okay, here we go. Oh, Lordy. Now what I'm going to do is I've got this clear. And I'm just going to pour the clear in there the rest of the way. And that, I ended up with just the right amount. All right, when this is done curing, I will be back to you to demold. We'll see you then. Try that again. It's demolding day. Let's go ahead and I'm going to get the pumpkin out first and see how it turned out, since that was kind of like an extra. Got a little bit of bubbles in the bottom of it, but that'll be all right. Oh, that purple's beautiful. Oh, that turned out pretty. Always turn your molds back inside, right side out, the way that they were. Oh, that looks pretty. Look at that. Okay. I'm going to get these little butterflies out. I had a little bit extra butterflies. A little bit extra for the butterflies, I should say. Oop, that one came out awful. Didn't realize there was a bubble in it. This is all the little extras I had. Little drips in the bottom of the bottom of them. They turned out really pretty though. All right, I'll put those up here, out of the way. Now let's get this main one out. It feels like it's going to come out good. This mold feels pretty good. I may make a bunch more stuff with this mold. Just turning it inside out, or right side out. Okay, ready? Here we go. Oh, look at that. That's a cute little tray. What I'm going to do is I've cut out on my Cricut. I'm going to put Boo in there. I don't have the tape that you get or that you do. I mean, I do have it. I just don't like to use the transfer tape. I like to use the tweezers and just put them however I want them. The transfer tape works okay, but these don't really. This way I can put them exactly where I want them. And like I wanted to make that a little bit closer. I wanted to make the O a little closer to the B. Like that. I have one of the very old Cricuts, the kind that have the cartridges that does not go online. So the design is up to me, basically, how I put it on. There we go. And what I like about this is if I don't like the design, I can just pick it up and move it. Like if I wanted it up a little bit higher. There we go. Well, not quite so high. There we go. Yes, that's much better. All right, let's go ahead. I'm going to smooth that down some, and then I'm going to use UV resin to put on top of it. There we go. That works. Now all I have to do is let's get some UV resin to go over top of it. I'm using my high gloss UV resin from JDiction. And I'm just going to put a small layer on top of here. I don't want to get it too deep because I want to use all this space. I like all this space that it has. So I'm just spreading it out to the edges. You can also do it this way. Just tilt it. There we go. I don't know if you see that bubble. Let's go ahead and pop it. Get out my little long neck lighter. Just be careful you don't put it in the resin. I've done that before. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this cured. Well, that turned out really lovely. I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this pour as much as I did. If you did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, or leave me a comment. And if you really would like to buy me a coffee, that would be much appreciated. All my proceeds go right straight back into the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, keep creating and keep pouring. Bye for now.